Alright, today we have a Will McLean boiler here, and I'm going to be going over a few basic things you want to test with a boiler. A couple checks you want to do for safety. Here you have your low water cutoff. In case the boiler level gets below a certain point, you want to drop the flame out so that you don't put fire to the tubes of the boiler and cause it to possibly damage those tubes. You always want water in the tubes. So if it was a low water incident to test, you hit this test button here, hold it for 30 seconds. As you can hear, the burners has dropped out. Release that. You'll see it flash low water. Then you hit your manual reset button here. And give it a while to reset. And as it does its thing, you'll hear it kick back on. There we go. Another thing to observe is your boiler pressure. You've got 20 pounds of pressure in the system right now, which is here. And this is your pressure gauge over here. Temperature over here. We're about 180 degrees. Up here, I just got done cleaning my makeup water strainer. This is allowing, if you have any leaks in the system, that strainer at the bottom of that over here, right at the bottom, you unscrew that, clean that strainer, make sure that strainer is clean. That's your city water pressure coming in. If you follow the piping, follow it back here. It's your back flow preventer over here, going through your city water strainer, through the piping, follow the piping, and that goes and ties into your compression tank over here, into the bottom of that compression tank up top there. That compression tank is used for expansion in the system. So you see that water level. You see that water level right there in that glass tube? That shows the water level in that compression tank. You want to have a space for air for expansion towards the top. You'll see the air there. So just a few checks on the boiler system as well. You got your hot water pump. You want to check and make sure on this pump that the pump is running and in the right direction with the arrows showing rotation. And here is where the direction of flow is here, this arrow on the volute. You want to make sure your pump is, check that coupler inside, shut that pump off, make sure it's spinning in the right direction as this arrow here should show. Another good check is to check your suction pressure coming into this volute and spinning, this way, up and out. That's your suction pressure going into that pump. That's the motor here spinning this pump, which is spinning this direction. Check the pressure here at this gauge. Our suction pressure on this system particularly being around 7 psi on the suction side. Valve that off. Test our discharge, which is about 29 pounds of pressure. So that's just a little few checks you can do on a boiler system, hot water boiler that is. One more thing is if the boiler system overpressurizes, over here we have a manual relief valve. To test that, you pop it, make sure we do dump, and make sure that reseats, and that is set to release at 30 pounds of pressure. As you can see there,